So, tell us what you've got. What have you got here?
This is an SH101 that's been lying in an attic for about 6 years and is not very well.
It's the blue one. They did different.
It's the blue one, yes.
They did different colours, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah. It's so it's being kind of generally made to work again, and a few upgrades as well.
So, what upgrades are you doing?
Well, not many people know there is actually. It came with kind of two basic waveforms. There is actually an extra waveform that they never implemented for some. There is a sawtooth waveform available as well, which was never available on the switch, which is on that pin there.
Wow!
So you can connect up that, stick in a three-way switch instead, and you've got an extra waveform.
Brilliant. And is that a battery? Does that take batteries?
Yeah. oh yes, it runs on batteries. They've actually got remarkably good battery life as well for something that old.
Can you run us through what all this frightening looking gubbins might be for the layman?
Right, this bit here is the key, the one that looks really big and impressive, like it should be doing everything, is actually the keyboard controller. So it's not really doing all that much at all. Which if you need, it's actually the same logic that they used in 1980s cash registers, so that if that goes you can find one in an old cash register. This bit here is your oscillator, which you will notice has chips, so it's not actually an analog oscillator, despite what everybody thinks. It's actually a digital oscillator. This area here is your filter, and this is your output, your voltage controlled amplifier, and so it's actually all quite nicely straightforward on one of these. Just works through from one end to the other.
So with these, what goes wrong with them when they need fixing? What generally is the problem?
To be honest, you very rarely see these go wrong unless they've had something horrible done to them. What usually goes wrong with them is people spill beer into them.
So how long is this going to be in your shed, Dave?
It's actually been around for some time. It's a non-urgent job, so I've only just got round to it, but it's been lurking for a few months now. But should get it up and running the next couple of days. But,
and if we wanted to buy one of these in mint condition, one mint, just one that works, how much are they going for these days?
I don't know. It depends. Pricing is very odd because everybody uses eBay pricing, which is so inflated, it's ridiculous. But realistically, you could be looking at, for good condition, you'd probably be looking between 600 and 1,000, which personally I don't think they're worth, but you can do a lot better. But yeah, you can pay a lot more for them. I mean, this one's worth more because it's blue, and if you've got one with you, because originally they came with a. Oh, this one's not got the. Okay, they actually came with a hand grip that bolted on, so you could play them hanging round your neck. And if you've got that bit still, then that's worth an absolute fortune. But I don't quite know why. There's also a rarity I've got. Excuse me. Which is the SH-202.
Ah.
well, MC202, but that's that's basically half an SH101, but with two 20,000 note sequencers built in, which were very few of those made. I'm not sure exactly how many, but it's a ridiculously small amount. Programming them properly is an absolute nightmare. But they what you can do is just switch them on, play in a few notes, and set it to loop, and it will just arpeggiate that forever. But yeah, the combination of the two is actually quite fun.
And how much do they set you back these days?
I've got no idea. I had that one given to me by a friend years ago who bought it and couldn't program it. I don't know. It's they don't come up really. So yes, on one hand they're very obscure and rare, but they're if no one knows about them, then then that doesn't matter really. So I've got no idea about those.
There you go. There's a tip.
Look it up in a minute.
Yeah. And, if you see an MC202 in a car boot, then,
they are. Yeah.
they're the sort of thing you can imagine that people.
They're
go,
also lots and lots of fun.